He is
Yes.
our Father.
Oh, yes.
He is the one. I think about his greatness. And talking about Father's Day, you know, I've been blessed to have a father like the one I had. A little stern, a little strict, a little heavy-handed, but he loved his family.
Amen.
He truly loved his wife and his two children. What I love about my father more than anything in the world is that he prayed for me.
Amen.
I'm not saying he didn't pray for his brothers and his sisters, his wife and his daughter. But I'm going to use the word, he was blessed with a small b to have a son like me. I'm a handful.
Amen.
I am not easy to deal with. Even saved, I ain't easy to deal with. I have impatience. I have an attitude about something, but I'm getting better. But my father prayed for me. And praying for me brought me here.
Amen.
I wouldn't have made it. I know I had family, other family praying for me. But what I think about more than anything is the end of my father's life. He passed away at 48. But you know, he saw this day because he had a talk with his father. And his father let him know, your earthly son going to be all right. He didn't put a time on it. He just told my father that his son was going to be all right. And I appreciate that because here I stand today in a house of the Lord.
Amen.
You know, I was thinking about fathers and thinking about what a father really is. I came up with today's theme. Are you a forgiving father? Not are you a father. Not if you're a heavy-handed father. Are you a forgiving father? And I thought about that. And which brought me to go to Luke. And I went to Luke, and I went to chapter 15. And I began to read down some verses that we read shortly. And reading the story about the lost son, the prodigal son, it brought a lot to my memory. And made me begin to think. Here, all the things that happened in that story, the father was able to forgive his son.
Amen.
Are we today able to forgive our sons? You know, you raise children. You try to raise children. And this is a difficult day.
Oh, yes.
2011 is rough. I mean, just this month alone, how many shootings? Young men shooting young men. And I began to think, sometime your child may do something to shake your foundation. Okay. That's okay. But you must forgive him. God forgave us.
Oh, yes.
Jesus forgave us. But some of us get so headstrong that we don't see it. I disown you. And I think about that. What happened if God would have disowned us? Just think about it. He wouldn't have sent his son here. But he loved us. He loved us. So I'm saying to fathers here and in TV land, forgive your child. I'm not saying cater to things that you know are wrong. But forgive them. Pray for him. Think about what he really needs. We need prayer.
Amen.
And I look at a lot of women today are head of households. And I talk to a lot of people and counsel a lot of people that sometimes they don't even know who their father is. But there has been a man in their life who have came in and did what he thought was best for the children. He fed them, he clothed them, and he forgave them. He wasn't their biological father, but he loved them. He was a daddy. Anybody can be a father. Everybody can't be a daddy. Early this morning, my daughter called me twice. She said she loved me and all that. She said, but I'm going to call you in the morning. I've changed already morning, and say Happy Father's Day to you. And when I got up on my voicemail, not only did she say Happy Father, she said, I love you. And that touches me. Because we have some trying times sometimes. Because being a father, I have to tell her, although it hurts, things that she don't want to hear.